Greetings to all and everyone from Ecuador, from the Faculty of Architecture, from the Research Project, from the Professorship and the Professional Office. We will show to you an important experience. The theme is learning climates in Ecuador that are limits in the world, and its influence on the historical architecture and learn from its historic architecture. Moreover, it is particularly concerned with an example in the city of Guayaquil. Ecuador, as we mentioned, is defined by several climatic zones because its geography allows it to areas of islands like the Galapagos, Ecuadorian coast climates, warm, dry, temperate, and cold imperative on the Andes Valley, climates even snowy in the mountains, glaciers, and higher the Amazonian climate to the equatorial east. About we to understand the project have traveled to different regions of Ecuador, and we have faced situations in each region, as described here in successive trips, finding as climate and architecture are clearly linked to the popular and historic architecture. Everything colonization we learn of Mediterranean architecture to approach this architecture we have done mnemonic tasks in which we record the condition of its architecture as we can see different examples of Ecuadorian beach, from historical examples of what we have visited as modern architecture, contemporary architecture often coming. In this case, Guayaquil shows as a wellness area occurs in different moments. In the daylight hours in a body climate diagram, we see how to behave comfort in the city of Guayaquil, and that is what must be done as shown here. Have ventilation and shade. In this case, the example we have decided to analyze the windows called Chaza in Ecuador behave exactly as if the water needs. Moreover, through travel, we select these windows because we believe it is an example that has not yet been analyzed in sufficient depth, and that gives possibility to contemporary bioclimatic architecture. We see, for example, how a case of energy consumption of a house that has this type of windows has led to a contemporary apartment, which we have that energy consumption is up to 4 times higher consumption. We can see how this window to be as used in Ecuador. It allows different position for the wine, light, shadow, and vision. Can perceive that different architecture parameters are compared. There is a difference always in favor of traditional architecture. If these same things are visible of contemporary buildings, we can have better language architecture that allows us to behave according to the climate, according to visibility, according to the landscape, as nature does, as it has done in history, even inaugurates architecture. Thank you for your attention.